Okay, all you devils out there, Happy New Year to all. Yeah, Sam here with you. It's January the 1st of our new year, and well, it's about 2 o'clock for me here in Austin. Now, of course, we're going to do a little update here on Bitcoin and this just spectacular run that we're on here. Before we do here, I just want to use this opportunity to offer up to you some of our New Year's special pricing here. We'll make this available. We'll go January 1st through the 3rd, through midnight on the 3rd. So any of you that have been interested in the educational program, all of these are on discount here, 15, 20, 25, and then 30 on the 12 month. Additionally, all of our indicators, all the NinjaTrader indicators are at 20% off. So for a quick review here, so if you came over to our site at tradedevils.com, you went to educational, you selected something here, picked one of your memberships. Now, when you come to this page here, you actually enroll, you click subscribe. And then from there, you're picking. So if you wanted, say, the 3-month plan, you'd click buy, and then you'd go into checkout. And then on checkout, here's where you would apply the discount code, right? So if it were a 3-monther, you'd put New Year's 20 here in the basket. Discount code, that'll take the price off and give you that discount pricing. Then additionally, if you were over on our site here, back to the home page here, and you clicked on indicators, recreate that for you. We go to indicators here up on the top menu here. We click on indicators. That'll take you over to our indicator site here. You'll see the promotion here. So any of our indicators available now for 20% off. Now that will be for the next 3 days. Now many people we've got a lot of you doing a 5-day free trial. And of course, when we do that, we send you all of our indicators, all of them. So you trial everything. They're all full function versions for you to use for 5 days, but if you want to get busy here because you've only got 3 days to take advantage of the promotion. So just a little reminder that is all going on right now. Of course, if you have questions about it, you can always write us. We're very responsive. All right, that said, I think we cover everything. Let's pop back over to Bitcoin. We'll mention the promo again here. You'll likely see this over on our Twitter feed as well. If you didn't remember, just wanted to double check what the discount codes are. So there you go. All right, again, keeping it kind of brief here. Now I've modified this this count just a bit here. Just with the idea of trying to reduce the number of extensions that we have here. So, of course, right, COVID low into the 1-2 here. Now pushing up here, I think at this point I still have us seeking the larger degree third. Now how we're getting there? Well, no doubt there'll be variations of this count amongst Elliottians. This is my current primary. I've modified it just a bit. Either way, I've got the last corrective low here at about 17.5 that we did 11th of December. Now here, I think there's no way other than to progress here in this count without acknowledging an extension here in the fifth. The fifth here of the larger degree third. All right, so I mean, it would have been interesting if we had finished the fifth up here. Might have had more traditional proportion that you might have anticipated given the internal count here. But since we're moving on, we've got to go with an extension here in the fifth. So at this point, I've got us here going 1, 2. We're still seeking the third here. Now we could be done right here. So here's an alert I have on 30K. We could be done here. Right? There's a count that would get you all the way into the pivot here, where we'd complete the 5 here of the third. Right? But I don't think we're completing anything other than the third of the internal impulse, at least at this point, heading towards the fifth of the larger degree third. Right, so if that makes sense, hopefully here I'll draw it. So from this low down here at about 17.5, 1, 2, a candidate to be done here for the third for seeking that 5, right, to get us the fifth of the largest degree third. Right now, of course, an Elliott count is always just a snapshot in time. This certainly could be relabeled. We won't have a definitive count until, at the very least, we get a meaningful pivot up here that starts a more substantial correction. Then once we get that, then we can kind of lock into the count working backwards. But right now it's an educated guesstimate based on the structure, the fib relationships, the wave relationships of all the subdivision of the waves. This is a reasonable candidate here, but again, there'll likely be many variations amongst Elliotticians here. And again, we will have a definitive count. But next up, we need to see a more meaningful correction so we can get a sense of where we are in the count. Not that I'm frustrated by the fact that we haven't had one. This certainly looks like a spot where a regression channel seems to be framing this rather nicely. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still yet to come. All right, so that's where we are here. And again, once we get something more substantial, right? Again, it could be something like that. Give us a bigger retracement here, then we can start to get a little bit more precise about where we are in the count. So what a ride! My God, what a ride! I know a lot of people were thinking 30K before the end of the year. It looks like we're just going to miss. Just to show you this internal count here, we'll go down. Oh, let's see. We'll finish up here with a look at the 30. Here's the 17.5 low. 1, 2, 3, triangle 4, 5 into the 1, ABC into the 2. This is all very clean, right? This would be hard to dispute, right? What we have here. Elliotticians are going to agree on this. It's just where are we in the count? ABC into the 2, 1, 2, 3, ABC, very clean here. Now, as we come into this final section, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we very well could be done here. Now, I'm not one to be trying to pick a top in Bitcoin, but that's a contender, right? The wave relationship, the symmetry here is not bad. It has the right look. This being our 4, note the Vegas wave, riding it all the way up. Tentative, right? So you leave it there, and if it keeps going, we'll revisit it. But right now, this is a reasonable candidate for a pivot here. Now we'll see. Our market is drawn to round numbers, but that's also there'll be substantial resistance there just psychologically. It's the same as there was at 20, 25, 30. All the round numbers will be psychological resistance, but of course with Bitcoin, don't make any assumptions. We could easily blow through that. What a start to the new year that would be. So I think that's about all I've got to offer today. We'll do some more detailed analysis once we get that correction that I'm kind of implying is likely to come at some point. So I hope you're enjoying the ride. If you've participated in this, never a bad idea to, if you're cautiously kind of looking at some of the structure here, nothing wrong with taking some partial profit along the way. It's individual choice. Right? If you start to get uncomfortable, nothing wrong with taking 10, 20%. Bank it. Look for a better correction here. A deeper correction is a place for re-entry. It's individual choice. So with that, I think I'll wrap up here. And again, just a reminder, you'll find this over on our Twitter feed if you want to revisit those. That'll probably be one of the last ones we'll do for a while. So if you're interested and the belt system is appealing to you, this is a great time to take advantage of that. All right, guys. There you go. Talk to you. We'll be back probably Monday, but we're back to full steam. Okay, guys. Talk to you soon.